approach the end of this campaign. And certainly a moment to savour for Joe Davis there. So Zebre in the blue to get us going. It is a basement brawl at the foot of the United Rugby Championship. A Dragons side with 2 wins all season. Over 1,000 points in this competition, Sam Davis. And he adds another 3 to that tally. Fine strike. Dragons lead.
Had a win 2 weeks ago against the Scarlets, but in general they're a team that they would fancy their chances of beating. Their last win was against the Dragons, so they certainly won't be overly ambitious in terms of going to the corner early. They haven't yet shown, that they have the opportunity to maul them over.
D9 reportedly on the cusp of signing a long-term deal at Rodney Parades. Doesn't look too happy. But perhaps a smile breaking out on the boss's face. This to maintain his 100% record today. No problem at all. Clean strike from Ritzi. And the game's best chance to score the opening try. The Dragons opt not to contest. Zambonin collects. And Zebre Parma set up the maul. BG adjusts his position. And they rev the engine. And they are striding and marching inexorably forth. BG's eyes will be lighting up here. The line approaches and BG scores.
Well, that's a brilliantly created maul, and BG shows unbelievable patience.
That's surely a hooker's equivalent of a swan dive.
I haven't seen that done before, to be honest. Look at it.
You ever do that back in the day?
No, I didn't score, but
Joe Davis and Rodri Williams heading off. Hugh Taylor and Lewis Jones coming on. And here is the latter, Jones. Into Lewis, Sam Davis, now to Warren.
Tackle!
Dragons standing firm in this contest, looking for a route back in, looking for a rare try. Dyer, there's the spark, there's the inspiration. Men on his shoulder, one of them is Jones, and it is an immediate impact from the replacement scrum half. He's been on about 4 seconds, and he barrels in to hold the Dragons level.
Oh, brilliant by Dyer. He's the one who makes this. Lewis Jones gets it down with a great support line, but they just need to get him the ball in space, and they crash up the middle off a good line-out ball off the back and then bounce back down the blind side. And now you've got a second receiver. We just see it's the final pass from Rio Dyer. It's a great finish by Lewis Jones, who's got a huge amount of experience, but this is the man who makes all the trouble for the Zebre defence.
So little to choose between Zebre Parma and Dragons. So much still to play for. Taylor Davis to Adam Warren, one of the try scorers against Scarlets last week. Jones has to go digging. Keddy. Foreman lends his grist to the mill. Carter loses it in the tackle. It did go backwards. A reprieve for the Dragons as they look to turn up the heat on the sun-kissed paddock of the Sergio Lanfranchi. This is Jordan Williams. Basham, brilliant fast hands to Rosser, who has sat Simone Jesse on his backside and scored a peach.
Yeah, once you get the ball into Rio Dyer or Jared Ross's hand, he just draws and gives, takes the 2 tacklers, and once Jared Rosser gets in behind you there, brilliant awareness. He could have scored in the corner, but he used his footwork to get close to the post, and that'll make it easy for Sam Davies. Such a balanced runner, and has scored some key tries to the Dragons since he broke into the team 2 or 3 years ago.
So effortless to Jared Rosser. Sam Davis turns 5 points into 7. Now they spread it through Prula. Looking to Andriani, who is manhandled into touch, and he takes exception to that tackle from Rosser.
Okay, just wait there a second. It's a dangerous tackle. He'll lift him above horizontal on his back to yellow card.
Sergio Lanfranchi rises. The feet stamping, the hands clapping, and away goes Tuiviti. The show, the go. They just stop him short. Ribaldi fumbles it. But there was some skullduggery going on there, and it's a second yellow. That close to the line, it had to be.
back with you. Number 10 is kicking.
At least the Dragons get one man back. You just see it here. I think Dragons expected the maul. Tuivasa gets into that space. Just as that ball comes out. Yeah, that's the kick. That's well spotted by Chris Busby.
Can they seize the opportunity that is at hand? Here's Venditti. There are numbers here. Simone Gessi. And now Cronje. Carrying half of Wales with him towards the try line.
It's still in.
Josh Lewis fighting at the breakdown. Sisi 5 metres short. Fusco. Venditti. Can he free one of those gigantic arms? Not quite. Chris Busby orders the Dragons off it. Seminal times in this basement battle. Gargantuan moments for Zebre Parma. Commando crawling forwards. There was a Dragons hand in there. It shouldn't matter. It won't matter. Simone Gessi scores what could be the try that ends the never-ending losing streak.
It's a pure hard work, but it's Venditti off the bench who's given him so much go forward. The Dragons can't seem to handle him. I think it would have been a yellow card again there against Lewis Jones, but eventually the Dragons ran out of numbers. Everybody stops and he gets in the corner.
Okay. So
sometimes,
is good, and then they've scored the try.
Sometimes referees give a yellow card anyway, but yeah, you just see everyone switches off. Adam Moran
will weigh heavily on the shoulders of the seasoned New Zealand pivot. And he's pulled that one badly.
Yes, time is up, yes.
The 80 minutes have come and gone, and the losing streak is over. 27 games of hurt, misery and Zebre Parma torments come to a shuddering end.